So kick in. So we're live, I think, guys. We're live. Yeah. Welcome back to Talking Blues. Welcome back to another live stream. We hope you're all doing well today. This is your Chelsea Sundays live stream.
Yes.
So welcome back, everyone. Come and join us. Come and say hi in the stream. You know, we'd love to to hear your thoughts. You know, come and say hi in the chat. We'd love to hear what you've got to say. We're going to be talking about Chelsea. We're going to be talking about some Chelsea topics that I've been thinking about for the last day or so that we could talk about in this stream. You know, if you are new to the stream, please make sure you like, comment, subscribe, turn that notification bell icon on to be notified when we upload. Share this video out as much as possible, guys. It really does help us out. We really do appreciate it. Let's get into this. So, as we know, we had an embarrassing loss yesterday, but we're trying to just get past this. We're trying to get past this. It's not easy, I know, but it is what it is. What can I say? I mean,
it was totally.
It was just totally embarrassing.
Embarrassing, chaotic game. You know, as far as we were concerned, we made Brighton look a world-class team when they're only a mediocre team in the Premier League. You know, so we really showed ourselves up yesterday. You know, went there all about face. You know, with the optimistic view of getting 3 points. You know what happened. So you know, the best team won. You know, on the day, and you know, basically we didn't turn up. You know, but you know, on to better things anyway. Today the ladies play at 2 p.m. Is it 2 p.m. kickoff?
Yeah.
Yeah, 2 p.m. kickoff. Chelsea ladies play Aston Villa. You know, you can always guarantee a good result there and a decent game.
Yeah.
So, you know, we're going to be doing that live stream. So
yeah, we're going to be doing a watch along for that at 1:30.
Yeah.
So this will only be for half an hour, guys. So just bear with us with it. Come and join us. Come and say hi.
Yeah.
MCIG put a comment in before the stream started. He says, "Big up."
Big up.
Thank you.
Thank you. Yes.
But yeah, just like come and say hi. Come and leave a thought in the chat. You know, anything you want to say. We're open. We're honest to any thought that you may have.
Yeah.
So come in and join us. We'd love to hear
and
it.
you know, especially like this live stream on a Sunday we do is, you know, not just all about football. You know, you can come in and talk about any topic that you want. You know, just tell us who you are, where you're from. Yeah, you know, who your favourite players are, your pets, you know, how many pets you have, what their names are, anything, you know. You know, we're just open, like, honest. Yeah, so come on down, guys, drop your chats in the box and we'll give you a shout out.
Sorry if you can hear me typing away, guys. Dad, do you want to just keep talking?
Yeah,
and
just... you know, we've only, I think, something like about 4 or 5 games now to go before the World Cup. Yeah, and we kick off for that, you know, which is going to last a month. Is it 4 weeks long?
Yeah.
You know, so we don't resume our Premier League games till Boxing Day, I believe. Yeah. You know, and you know, the true indication normally comes around January, February. You know, who is indicative of maybe winning the Premier League. As things stand at the moment, I do believe it could be Man City again, and he said Man United, Man City again. Yeah, you know, they're lost at the moment without Haaland. Yeah, I think he makes up 1/3 of the team. As you could see yesterday, basically how they were struggling.
Yeah.
So, you know, stranger things have happened. And you've got Arsenal trailing behind, is it? Or
yeah,
they're trailing behind them, you know, with only a point or two.
But we all know Arsenal will slip up at some point.
Yesterday, you know, Liverpool lost. Things are looking very shady there. You know, he's walking a tightrope, I think, you know, with Klopp. It's just a matter of time now, I think, before he's dismissed, you know, fired. So, you know, there's a lot of things happening. It's a very strange season, strange league. Nottingham Forest at the bottom. who came in, after a running track of excellent wins in the Championship League. But like I say, at the end of the day, this is football. You can't, as much as you try to predict, a game, you just can't.
No, you can't. You can't predict this game.
Yeah.
This game it swings and roundabouts.
Unpredictable sometimes. Yeah.
It swings and roundabouts. Some days your team will play fantastic. Yep. Some days your team will play absolutely pathetically. Like we experienced yesterday. As Chelsea fans, it was an absolute shambles.
Yeah.
But
like I say, there wasn't no hunger.
No, there was no drive, no passion, no energy, no fluidity in the team. There was nothing.
If they weren't jogging, they were walking. What's all that about? They run rings around us yesterday, Brighton.
Yeah, I do want to point something out though. I do want to point something out. Trossard looks excellent.
Oh yes,
Trossard looks really good.
Form,
He's scored 7 goals this season already.
I know, yes.
That's fantastic. For a player of his calibre in a team of Brighton's calibre to score 7 goals so far early in the season, doesn't that ring alarm bells to you? And say it's time maybe for a club to go and invest in him. I think it's worthwhile that Chelsea have a look.
But then, on the other hand, does he want to leave Brighton?
Yeah, he said if Chelsea did come calling, he would go. He did say that in an interview that if Chelsea came calling, he would go. But we'll see.
Yeah, this is the thing. In the past, where a player has played exceptionally well for one team and he jumps ship and goes to another team. Yeah, sometimes he doesn't play so well.
No.
Maybe can't gel with the team. Yeah, he doesn't feel comfortable at home as he did in his previous team.
Yeah.
So there's all these factors to think of. I know they want to sort of transcend the ladder. A good career move with excellent pay, but sometimes I think you're better off in the club where you're excelling, and you've got a great reputation, as to go say to a bigger club and have a decline and sometimes not be picked and be sat on the bench. So again, that swings and roundabouts.
Exactly. It's everything is swings and roundabouts. And I believe that at the moment we've had a good run. We had a good unbeaten run. It came to an end. It came to an end in a way that we didn't want. But it could have been better.
When you think of it, we didn't have a great unbeaten run. Intermittently there were draws.
Let's look at our past results. Let's look at our past results.
You must be thinking about 10 to 12 games on the trot, and then maybe you lose one, draw one. Yeah.
Okay, so let's look at this. So we start off with Crystal Palace 1, Chelsea 2. Then we had a 3-0 win against Milan. Then we had a 3-0 win against Wolves. Then we had a 2-0 win against Milan. Then we had a 2-0 win against Aston Villa. Then a 0-0 draw against Brentford. Then a 1-0 draw against Man United. And then a 2-1 win against Salzburg. To beat Milan twice, that's a statement in itself.
Yeah, but then you've got it's a different tournament. Let's talk about the Premier League. Yeah,
Aston Villa, hard team to beat. Crystal Palace, hard team to beat.
The Premier League is the hardest league in the world.
They make it difficult for you.
Most of the time when you play in the Champions League, you play in a lot of clubs, that have been called, the Farmers League and things, but the football is more intense. There's more contact, how many clubs, in the Premier League got world-renowned players. So, right from the outset of the start of the Premier League this season, you were seeing, Arsenal, they were unstoppable. They were unbeaten by how many games? Was it like five,
six
You
games.
know, then you had Man City, you know, with their new signing, Erling Haaland. Then, you know, you had, say, Tottenham, yeah? They were on a winning streak for a while. Then you had us, yeah? You know, but if you cast your mind back, you know, to, I don't know, I'll go back about, say, 8 years ago, yeah? And we were always sort of like, you know, no less than third in the league table.
Yeah.
And, you know, now we're just sort of having this, you know, reflection.
Well, you can't really say that because we finished third last season.
Okay, you finished third, yeah? But then, you know, intermittently throughout the season, where were you? Do you drop? You know.
Everyone drops off.
regain-
Everyone drops off. Everyone has
but-
their own little dip in
But let's
form.
talk about Man City and Liverpool. In,
They're not
last
really.
couple of
Man
seasons.
City have never had a dip in form.
Uh,
They've never really had that dip.
didn't-
Liverpool are having their dip.
Didn't Liverpool have one of the highest leads ever in the Premier League?
Yeah,
You know,
97
yeah,
points.
97 points. You know, that's astonishing. And
It's like Chris said on the stream yesterday. He's not here today. He should be here, but we'll work out what's going on when if he can join us at some point. He said to win the league, you got to go on a run of 13 unbeaten games.
yeah,
You've got to realistically be able to get that point gap between you and another club, like really quite wide, to keep the pressure off.
Well, you know, that's nearly 1/3 of all the points. Games.
Exactly.
That would be accumulated in the whole of the season. So yeah, if you're winning sort of like 12, 13 games, yeah, without
You are the title.
without
You are the
beating
title
people.
challenger.
Exactly. Yeah.
You are a title challenger.
Yeah,
You
there's
are
no-
a machine of a team.
Yeah. And it depends.
But does Graham Potter can Graham Potter get us there?
He's only just come in, so I think, you know, we can't be too judgmental at the moment.
No, but we have to question his mentality, especially after yesterday.
I think you must question the mentality of the dressing room and the players sometimes. You know, we all, you know...
Right,
go
who sets the team up?
Yes, I know what you're saying.
Who sets the players up?
Yeah. But
Who trains the players to cope to
Yeah.
a certain style of football?
You could say the same about Tuchel, yeah? You could say the same about Lampard, yeah? Now, it's the mentality of the players, yeah? You know, when you've got teams, yeah, that really haven't got a manager, yeah, and they go out and, you know, they get a draw, a win, yeah? You know, and a loss, albeit, yeah? You know, we can all, you know, sort of just go for the juggler and, you know, basically, you know, pick on the manager. It's a team as well, yeah? Now, you know, if you've got a team who are sort of like in harmony, in sync, yeah, got a sound mind, you know, sound physicality and everything else, and they go out there with
Like
the
Brighton.
hunger and the intention to win.
Like
But-
Brighton yesterday.
Yeah.
They had that.
Yeah.
They had that hunger. They wanted it. They
Yeah.
You could see from minute go, they wanted it. They wanted something out of that game.
Yeah,
And they put it on us. They put it on us straight away.
that's it, you know.
And we didn't want that. We didn't want it yesterday.
So we're saying-
We couldn't be bothered. We
So
couldn't
we're-
be bothered, and that's the fact of the matter.
So you're saying, you know, in one, you know, the manager can handle the pressure. Can the players handle the pressure? Now,
I think we're missing a really key player of our team.
hey, we're missing a Rich James. You know, he makes up again like a full quarter of our team. But what I mean to say is, yeah, when you know you're just talking about the mentality of the manager, you're on about the mentality of the team. Yeah, it seems to me whenever you know we are, you know, beaten by a goal, yeah, that we sort of
Our mentality just
lose it.
dips.
Yeah, it dips. We lose it. Bottle it. That's what we've done yesterday. And that's
We
my
bottled
view.
it.
We bottled it.
We bottled
yeah?
it.
You know, and as I spoke about previously, we had to go out there. You know, we had to sort of, you know, whatever was being chanted. You know, you know, looks. You know, chants, whatever. We had to ignore. We just had to focus. Yeah, and hit the ground running and get that ball in the back of
But
the net.
unfortunately, we didn't.
But we didn't. Yeah.
No, and it's to our detriment that it's cost us.
Exactly.
Listen, we need to talk about other things as well, bar the game. Transfer window.
That don't come up till January.
Yeah, but we need to talk about this one thing. Zakarian from Dynamo Moscow. We tried to sign him in the summer. It didn't go as we wanted it to. It didn't happen because of the war between Ukraine and Russia. It's starting to float up again. Zakarian wants the move. He said, "I don't care how we get it. I just want the move." I've told Dynamo Moscow what I want, and it's difficult because we tried to get the move done, but Russian sanctions are stopping clubs from selling players, and our sanctions on them are stopping us from buying the player. And I think this is a bit of a joke. Football clubs have got nothing to do with the war.
Yeah. This is.
I know all this crap with Roman Abramovich and a Russian oligarch and whatnot.
Well, yeah.
That was solved. That was solved by the UK sanctioning him, having the club taken from him, and now Bowley's in charge.
But then
so why can't we go and buy that player, but the money is held somewhere until everything is sorted in Russia and Ukraine?
Well, this is an excuse, yeah, again, being used in the sale of a player. It's an excuse right the way across the globe why, energy prices are so high, especially in the UK. Or, it's because of the gas, in Russia, yeah? Only about 4% of our gas comes from Russia. Everything.
Yeah, but we're talking about transfers.
But everything is just being blamed on this war, yeah? And, if you're selling a player, you can't go because of the war, yeah? No, it's all excuses, yeah?
Get this player done. Get this over the line, right? This player obviously wants to go. The club are happy to let him go, but the money needs to be withheld. If the money needs to be withheld, let the money be withheld in an account in a neutral account, right, where it can be monitored, right? Because Chelsea Football Club and Dynamo Moscow have nothing to do with it. They're not fighting in the war. It's the Russian army and the Ukrainian army. Vladimir Putin versus Vladimir Zelensky. I don't understand what two clubs have to do with the war. It's stupid. It's more excuses. It's crap. Get it over the line. Get it over the line. Get it done. I don't care, because this guy is a real talent and he wants to come. He wants to come to Chelsea, and if he wants to come to Chelsea, get it sorted. Because at the end of the day, between FIFA and UEFA, I don't think they're going to do anything personally. But will the governments let it happen? Will anything happen? I'm not sure, but I do think it should happen, because what's a player got to do with the war? Do you know what I mean, Dad? Like, it's a bit stupid. It's like, you can't have that packet of crisps because that will start a war. Or that's sending money to Russia. Or this is doing this. Or this is doing that. No!
Well,
No!
Yeah, but that's all this whole world is based on, is power and money.
Power and money,
yeah,
power and money, and so is football in a way.
That's why we're in, such a great hole and a distorted world that we live in. It's just because of power and money, greed.
Yeah.
Greed.
So guys, we've only got 10 minutes left before we end this stream. We only had 2 views on the stream at the moment. It's been a bit of a poor one.
Where's everybody?
Yeah, where is everybody? Still in bed.
Yeah.
The clocks have gone back, so people might be a bit confused.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's another.
But yeah, guys, don't forget we will be live at 2 o'clock this afternoon, 1:30 this afternoon,
yeah. Chelsea
for
ladies.
our Chelsea ladies versus Aston Villa ladies live stream.
Yeah.
I will link that up after this stream.
And I will say that they can play. They get out there every game.
Every game they want it.
They're all, and I do make these comments, why can't the men be like, the women? They go out there, and they play for that whole 90 minutes.
Yeah.
Not 100, but 110%. They
Exactly.
give it their all. They're fighters. And we've got, a Chelsea team that go out there, they're like wet wipes, a bag of pussies, basically. Stop this mentality, yeah? It's so negative. get out there and fight. If we win, if we lose, if we draw, but you know,
I want to be able to say, right,
a good game and a fight.
What I want to see, right, from Chelsea Football Club itself, right, is to go out there and fight for the game, right? If we lose, if we draw, if we win, I don't care. I don't care as long as I've seen you fight on that pitch and willing to die on that pitch. Then I can say I'm proud of you.
Willing to die? You're just going a bit far.
No, John Terry, right, dives in front of a ball, puts his face on the line, gets kicked in the face, gets kicked in the face, slams it, gets slammed into a goalpost. Whatever. He was willing to die on the pitch for Chelsea Football Club.
Be gladiatorial, yeah. You know, be a warrior, and you know, basically, the probabilities are we more than likely win. But it's just the mentality, you know. They got the physicality, you know. They've got everything in situ, but yet they haven't got it here, yeah. And in their belly.
I think that's what Potter's trying to instill.
Yeah, yeah.
But how long does that take?
Yeah, you know the old saying: you can take a horse to water,
but you can't make it drink.
Yeah,
you can't make the horse drink. No.
I think this is the manager's problems. Yeah, and they're not being listened to by the owners, you know, or the committees, or you know, the board, and they need to look at their players as well. You know, okay, give the manager a bollocking, you know, when it's necessary. But,
yeah.
You know, they need to look at their players as well, because as one manager walks out, those players are laughing. Yeah, who's the next mug who's coming in that we can play along? Yeah, it's like a child in a classroom playing a teacher up. Yeah, so that teacher leaves, another teacher comes in. Oh, we'll have him gone by Friday. Yeah, this is the mentality. Yeah. No,
we don't want this at Chelsea. We want a manager that's going to stay.
Yes.
And offer stability to this club.
Absolutely.
But obviously, under Roman, we didn't have that, and it worked. The hire and fire system under Roman worked. It brought us trophies, which you know I can commend Roman for. But
you know, people go on about the best manager, and I think the best manager at the moment, if you want to talk, you know, throughout the Premier League, if you want to, you know, obviously we've got to say Pep Guardiola.
Yeah.
If you
Carlo Ancelotti.
You know, if you're talking in the Women's League,
Emma
Hayes, top manager.
But then you could also debate not Pep Guardiola, Ancelotti.
Ancelotti, yeah, he's a great manager.
Champion of Europe.
Yeah. But you know, yeah, I'm not saying he's great, but at the moment in the Premier League.
Oh, in the Premier League at the moment, Pep Guardiola.
That's what I'm saying.
Pep Guardiola.
I'm not talking about.
A year ago, I would have said Jurgen Klopp. But this year, I'm saying Jurgen Flop.
But then, can you just blame Klopp?
No, do you know what I'm blaming?
I nearly said Klopp. Can you blame Klopp?
Okay, have you ever heard of Klopp's 7th season syndrome?
7 seasons.
So he was at Borussia Dortmund for 7 years. Right? He went up to trophies.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the team going well. 7th season. They ended up in like 10th, 11th of the league. He did the same with another club he went to. I can't remember the other club he went to. But he did it there too. And then he's gone to Liverpool. This is his 7th season.
But did you know?
It's every 7th season with Klopp.
Yeah, but did you know in real life, you know, especially in marriage, they call it the 7-year itch. Yeah, and normally that's where, you know, sort of the 7-year itch, that long honeymoon period is over. Sometimes, you know, they start sneaking about, start sneaking about, you know, having affairs and things like that. You know, this is what it is based on, the 7-year itch. And yeah.
So Klopp is 7 year. Klopp's 7-year itch is 7 years.
Let me say this about the man. If he's having 7 years somewhere, he's doing something right.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
And you know, it's not always the manager; it's the players.
Yeah, but come on, 7 season syndrome is really that has happened every club he's gone to. 7 seasons.
We know in Chelsea, you know, the players. Yeah, you know, a lot of them are kids. Yeah, you know, as far as
excuse me.
You know, if you
come on, let's be realistic. No Chelsea manager gets 7 days.
And the mentality of the dressing room, you know, if to be a fly on the wall there, I know you've been in the dressing room, you've visited the.
I'd love to be a fly on the wall after the games.
I'd love to be a fly on the wall and know exactly what is said in those dressing rooms.
Yeah, if I could hear what was said in those dressing rooms, I'm not a manager. I don't claim to be a manager. I don't claim to have that privilege.
The only time,
but I claim to say if I could hear what they were saying in the dressing room, I'd know how to sort it.
The only time you ever had that privilege, you know, and that's the night they won the Champions League, and basically, you know, they were just sort of on a high, pissing it up in there, you know.
Yeah, exactly.
Messing around.
But yeah,
again.
guys, we are coming towards the end of this stream now. Get your chats in, get your thoughts in on the game,
and join us at 2 p.m. this afternoon for the ladies. You know, Chelsea ladies against Brighton ladies. I think, you know, that's going to be a bit of a thriller again today. You know, I'm hoping, you know, that we have another good win like we had the other night. But they're phenomenal, these girls. You know, a must to watch. And yeah, you know, if you're a Chelsea supporter, you know, come down, join us, and you know, watch along with us, because you know, they're magical. You watch their play, you'd be astonished.
But guys, look, we got no viewers in the stream at the moment. We've only had 4 viewers. So what we're going to do is we're going to call it here.
Well, we've got work to do as well now.
We've got work to do now as well, ready for this afternoon, so you get a lovely stream. We've got 2 concurrent viewers at the moment. Now we've got 1. I mean, look, so we go.
You know, before we go, do you want to drop?
Do you want to drop any chat, anything in the chat? Please let us know.
You were here with us, and you know, we'll shout you out. You know, and come back and join us at 2 o'clock this afternoon.
Guys, 1:30. Don't forget to be there. We will start our live stream at 1:30.
Well, it's at 1:30.
But we got to get
2 o'clock kickoff.
We got to end the stream here because we got to get
there or be square.
We got to get some work done for that. You know, if you want that stream, we got to work. We got to do the work. We got to put the work in now to make sure it happens. So, guys, we're gonna end the stream here. Hope you all enjoyed the stream. Please make sure you like, comment, subscribe, turn that notification bell icon on to be notified when we upload. Share the stream out as much as possible, guys. It really does help us out. Thank you so much for joining us today, guys. At the Chelsea. And I'll see you guys. We'll see you guys there at 1:30 for the Chelsea ladies versus Aston Villa ladies watch along. Take care, guys.
Take care, guys.